Is it recording?
Um, I don't know.
Hi, everyone. I think we may be live on Facebook. And I'm Gina Carvalho. If we are, I'm here with yeah, we are live. Thank you. Just trying to figure out all the technology. I'm telling you, I'm very, very grateful to be here today with my friend and fellow SBRN compadre and partner in the community. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, Anthony, for making the time.
Absolutely.
And because it's the day before Thanksgiving, and it's Thanksgiving in such unprecedented times, we thought we would just take some time to talk about what Thanksgiving means to each of us and to each of you. So please feel free to put any comments in the chat if you're here live with us. And please share in the opportunity to have a conversation about what Thanksgiving means to us right now in the midst of a pandemic and everything else that's going on in the world. We're going to have this conversation, I thought, in English and Spanish, just both of us going back and forth because we have so many Spanish speaking friends with us. So we want to make sure everyone has an opportunity to hear this. I'll let you introduce yourself, Anthony, and say a little bit about your thoughts about Thanksgiving.
Well, hi everyone. This is Anthony, and I did want to say thank you guys for all your support that everybody has been giving us for so long. And it's you can't do it alone. And I think that's one of the things that I'm very grateful for is to not be alone. And just being able to be with friends, whether it be face to face or not face to face, but at least we know that they're there, and be grateful for the time that we do have together. So that's definitely one thing that I think is really good and grateful for. That's been a hard year, really hard year, and the only way we're going to get through it is by doing it together. So I think it'd be great.
What would you like to say in Spanish to your Spanish friends in our community right now, Anthony?
A nuestra gente de nuestra comunidad, primero les quería dar mucho agradecimiento por todo lo que ustedes han hecho, también todo lo que el apoyo que ustedes nos han dado. Gracias por todo, porque uno no lo puede hacer solo. Y eso creo que eso es lo más bonito, saber que uno no está solo. Tenemos nuestra comunidad que nos han apoyado demasiado y estoy bien agradecido por ustedes y por todo su apoyo. So, gracias.
Gracias. Thank you to everybody who has been, as Anthony said, a partner to Santa Barbara Response Network. I'm very grateful to the Santa Barbara School District. I was reading the Santa Barbara Independent, and we have two heroes, Santa Barbara heroes. Well, we have three now. Anthony Rodriguez, who's here. Anthony was a Santa Barbara hero, and now also Alejandra Cortez, who does our Facebook Live and is on our board, and one of our key volunteers and responders is also a hero. And Dr. Fran Wagenet, our Assistant Superintendent of Schools, who has been working tirelessly for the mental health of our children in the schools. So a shout out to Fran and a shout out to Ali. Congratulations. And we welcome you to have and share a wonderful Thanksgiving safe, and thank you for all your work. But all our partners, Anthony and the food bank, that is giving so much to our community right now. Please help support them. There's so many hungry families and so many people that need our help. A shout out to the food bank for their tireless work. Anthony, can you say a little bit about what's going on with the food bank and what you're involved in right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So, working at the food bank has been, an amazing opportunity. It's given me an opportunity to be able to be, um, within the community and to be able to help the community, especially, trying to help people that not to go hungry. This year has been, extremely, extremely busy for the food bank. Um, you know, we have distributed so much food, that it's been, a very good experience for me personally, but also, it shows the love of this community that we have, for each other, because, those donations that people donate, it helps. It really helps. And that's what we need, to be able to do this together. And so Food Bank is still going strong. We were able to, get a little over 4,000 turkeys and chickens, to be able to distribute to families this, for the holidays, especially Thanksgiving, which is really, really nice. Um, and so, I mean, that's what we're trying to do and move forward. We still need volunteers, but the people that did volunteer, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your time and your energy. Because, like I said, we can't do this alone. This is a full community that has to come together. And and food bank is just trying to figure out ways to make sure that nobody goes hungry. And that's that's our goal. That's our goal. And anybody wants to donate, anybody wants to donate any money, anybody wants to donate their time, it's truly appreciated very much. And you are making a difference when you do, volunteer at the food bank.
En español, para las familias que Anthony podría hablar un poquito y qué pasa aquí
Claro.
con las familias que necesitan vida y están solos.
Yeah. So, el banco de comida ha estado trabajando demasiado para poder a proveer la comida para nuestra gente, nuestra comunidad. Nadie lo puede hacer solo, y quiero que la gente sepa también que uno no está solo, ¿no? Nosotros estamos ahí para ustedes. Estamos haciendo lo posible para poder you know, a estar seguros que nadie tiene hambre, nadie que se quede con hambre. Y ese es el goal del Food Bank. Y si uno quiere hacer una donación, quiere dar su tiempo, dar un dinero, lo que sea, todo eso se regresa a la comunidad, porque todo lo estamos haciendo juntos, no lo estamos haciendo solos. Y nosotros no vamos a parar, nosotros, ese es el trabajo de nosotros, para estar seguros que hay comida para nuestra comunidad. Y si usted ha donado algo o tomado su tiempo para ayudarnos, muchísimas, muchísimas gracias por todo el apoyo, todo lo que nos han dado, porque como le digo, solamente juntos podemos salir de esto. Y muchas gracias.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
It's a time, yeah, it's a time where right now we all know that the numbers of COVID are rising, that we have a community where we're asked to stay safe. So my appeal to everybody who's listening is to please be very safe. Please stay within your safe bubbles in your homes. I know it's painful for me, and I know for Anthony, to not be with our families that we love, my son, my granddaughters, my parents. I can't travel. We're all in that situation. I just want to thank you for anyone who is having to give up things that mean a lot to them for the safety of our community and for the well-being of us all. Thank you. We're grateful to you for the sacrifices that you're making. And for anyone else who's considering what to do, please, for this year, stay home, wear a mask, be safe, and allow this Thanksgiving to be one of transformation in a different way. And Anthony, what would you say to?
Yeah, I mean, this year, it's definitely hard, not being able to go see my mom, her having Alzheimer's. You have to take every opportunity to try to be there as much as I can, so she doesn't completely forget about me. So me not being able to go on a holiday is extremely hard. It's extremely hard. And, but you know what? It's something that we have to do, because we need to all take care of each other. You know, it's a lot of people don't like wearing masks. I get it. You know, we want to be together. Oh my God, I totally get it. But it's just we have to help each other out. We have to respect each other. We have to communicate with each other, and we have to realize that if we all do our own parts, whether we like it or not, but if we all played this big part, we would definitely slow down the curve like we had. You know, and it's difficult, but we're all in this together. We can't go against each other because this is where we end up. You know, we fell behind again, but you know what? If we'd done it before, which we were already getting out of the, you know, the bump, we could do it again. And we just have to be patient. Um, it's difficult, but it's something that we can do. But we have to do this together. We really do. And our community is so unique. There's no reason why we can't do it. You know, it's, yeah, I actually want to, you know, just take the time to tell everybody that, you know, from the Office of Emergency Management, everybody that has worked there tirelessly, the, you know, the medical field. I mean, everyone that has been responding to this response, I am so very grateful that I have had the opportunity to work with all of you. You know, Kelly Hubbard, Inez Muniz, you know, Stacy Silva, J.D. Salcedo, you know, that team that we have at the Office of Emergency Management is one amazing team. I've never seen a team work that way, and it's really awesome to see. And I'm very grateful that I was able to see that interaction and how that team works because I'm confident in what that team can do. We just have to also put our part in to make the change and be stronger than we were, than we are. We got through the debris flow. We got through the Thomas fire. We've gotten through so many incidents. This is just another one that we just have to come together and just get through together, you know?
My friend Anthony,
Yeah.
thank you. Well, I really appreciate everything you're saying. And en español, para todos que están hablando, que hablan español, no hablan inglés, un
Sí,
poquito a Anthony, puedes decir otro en español también.
sí.
Gracias.
Lo que estoy agradecido es la oficina de emergencias, you know, las personas que trabajan ahí, este, no hay palabras para decir qué tanto los aprecio porque como trabajan juntos y el cariño que tienen para esta nuestra comunidad es uno que yo nunca he visto en las emergencias. Y yo estoy con, you know, le tengo mucha confianza a nuestro equipo que tenemos porque yo los he visto y el amor que tienen para nuestra comunidad no hay otra, no hay otra. Solamente tenemos que apoyarlos y a trabajar juntos para poder salir de esto. I mean, hemos salido de tantas cosas, you know, el deslave, los incendios, todo eso. Si hemos salido de eso, también podemos salir lo que está pasando ahorita. Pero lo tenemos que hacer juntos porque solos no lo podemos hacer. Aunque no queremos ponernos nuestra, you know, máscara, no nomás es para mí, pero es para usted, you know, y eso es lo que tenemos que recordarnos, que tenemos que respetar uno al otro y apoyar a uno al otro, porque así solamente vamos a salir de esto. Y estoy bien agradecido a la oficina de emergencias por todo el trabajo que han hecho y yo sé que vamos a salir, pero solamente juntos lo podemos hacer.
Gracias.
Yeah.
Se fosse em português, eu falava melhor do que falar em espanhol. Eu entendo, mas meu espanhol não é muito bueno. Mas se essa é em português, podia ser. Podia dizer tudo em português. Mas como não é português, tem que ser espanhol. Sargento português, entendem. So, I am Portuguese. I'm
That's
proud
pretty
to be
good.
Portuguese. I do understand Spanish. I apologize. My Spanish isn't as good, but my friend and compadre Anthony can do a wonderful job translating. So thank you. I want to read everybody a poem from Alberto Rios, who is the poet laureate for Arizona. And the poem is very beautiful because it's called, and it's about what Anthony was talking about, when giving is all we have. So I'm going to read it short, but I think it's very beautiful. We give because someone gave to us. We give because nobody gave to us. We give because giving has changed us. We give because giving could have changed us. We have been better for it. We have been wounded by it. Giving has many faces. It's loud and it's quiet. It's big, it's small, it's a diamond, it's the wood and nails. Giving, it's a story, it's old, and the pages are worn. But we read this book anyway, over and over again. Giving is first and every time, hand to hand, mine to yours, yours to mine. You gave me blue, and I gave you yellow, and together we made green. What you did not have, I gave to you. What I had to give, together we made something greater from our difference. Alberto Rios. And we can put that in the chat for you.
Yeah, let me see if I can get that in.
Giving is what we have right now. If you feel lost and alone, give.
Yeah.
You have something somebody can use. It's a smile. It's a text. It's an email. It's a call. Hi, how are you? I know everyone's hurting. I know some people are really hurting without money, without food, without support. But even all of us have one moment we can reach out and say, hi, how are you? That's the medicine. That's how we're going to get better, all of us together. That's the way out. That's the only way out. Thanksgiving is a reminder that all of us have something to give in our heart, and give it. Please give it to a child, to a senior, somebody alone. Think of someone and just give them a call. Say hello. Wish them a Thanksgiving blessing. But I loved the poem because giving is all we have.
Mm-hmm.
It's all we can do to play it forward, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that's great. It's a really nice poem. I mean, without a doubt, it just makes you realize the things um, that might be so minor to somebody, but it can mean the world to somebody else. You know, just last weekend, um, by my house, there was a dog that I had seen that was stray, and I just missed it. It hopped on the sidewalk, and then the next thing you know, I found out that that dog was hit. And when I saw the post, I started asking questions about the dog, like what was happening, and I got a hold. Got a hold of the owner through next door, and he said that it was his 8-year-old son's dog, and that was his best friend and his only friend. And so, just with that, um, it made me think about when I lost my dog just several years ago, actually on the same day. And I asked him how much it was, and yeah, he didn't answer. And I got a hold of the vet, and I asked him how much it was, and so I talked to my wife, and so I responded back, and I told the gentleman that that I was going to pay for his dog to come home. Um, and and we did. We met the family, which we had never met before. We went to the vet, and I found out that the dog's name was Oreo, and his last name is Cookie. And that was awesome. And to see the little boy's name, his name is Jaden, to see him smile when they brought out his dog, and that the dog was going home. You can't pay me enough for that. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that boy smile, because that trauma that sticks with you when you're that young. I mean, losing my dog at as an adult, the same age, I mean, that devastated me. And I didn't want that kid to go through that. I really did. I didn't. And so, um, I needed to do it. I didn't have to, but I felt I needed to, because I just thought about that kid, that little boy. It's Thanksgiving. I don't want him to remember Thanksgiving as a hurtful time. I want him to remember it as okay, yeah, it was hard, but you know what? I got my dog back. It's gonna be okay. And so that's what I wanted, and I hope that that's what we accomplished. But when the dog came out, he was just like, "Thank you for saving my dog. Thank you for saving my dog." And it was just like, that was awesome. That was a good Thanksgiving for me. You know, is to see that boy smile instead of cry. So I mean, yeah, we're struggling, we're hurting, but you know what? If there's a way that we can help out each other, then I feel that we should. Because you never know what that one gift or that one gesture can do to save that person. Because sometimes we're down and out, and we don't expect it. And I think that's what the nice thing is, that when people don't expect it, it's pretty, it's more beautiful. And so, yeah,
Mhm.
so today I found out that Oreo is doing better. So that's a good thing.
Ah, what a
Yeah.
beautiful story. I love that story.
Yeah.
That
No.
completely changed that boy's Thanksgiving, like you said, from one of trauma to one of there's good
Yeah.
people in the world, that
Yeah.
small, such a good example. And you know what I think, Anthony, is
Yeah.
many of us have these impulses, but we
Mhm.
hold ourselves back. And not
Yeah.
that we're mean or we think badly, we just think, oh, well, it's not going to make that big of a difference. It does.
It
It
does.
does. You don't, it really does. That small gesture of a smile, that text of hello, it really makes a difference.
Yeah.
So think
It does.
about, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, any little thing. I mean, if you see somebody that's stuck on the road or something, if you have a moment and if you have that time, stop. Yesterday, a lady that was, a little bit older, when I was driving home last night, she went over she was actually tilting like half on the street, half on down to like over a
Oh,
little. I can't even explain it, but she was stuck. And I kind of looked, I was like, God, that car looks funny. I was like, whoa, wait a minute here. She's like teeter-totting on the thing. So I stopped and I had to call my wife to tell her I was gonna be late for dinner, but I stopped and I let her, I stayed there with her and helped her, and I helped the tow truck guy get her car out of the little trouble that she had gotten herself into. Um, but you know what? It was just, and nobody else stopped. And that's what I think bothered me, is that you see this older lady, she's stuck, in the car. It's pretty much, it was a car accident, but not a car accident. I don't know how to explain it, but, and you're not going to stop. What if she's by herself? What if she doesn't have anybody else but just herself? And, it's late at night. She's the only one in that vehicle, and nobody's gonna stop. What if that was your mom? What if that's your grandma? What if that's your sister? What if that's I just, we have to look out for each
mhm.
other. I mean, this is the only way that we are really
Yeah.
gonna be able to get through this. Um, these are tough times, and you know what? A little kindness and a little compassion and a little bit of just breathing can make a difference. And I
Hmm.
really encourage people to do it, because you never know, how hard or how bad somebody's life is at that time or during these moments. You don't know. And just one little thing might end somebody's life, and that's not what you want. you know
Hmm.
Make that one
Absolutely.
little gesture that you're wanting to do in a kind-hearted gesture, make that difference and save a life. you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Anthony, I wanted to acknowledge the recent loss of Barbara Tolleson from the
Yeah,
Unity Shop.
yeah,
There's someone, when I was thinking about giving, the Unity Shop is again one of those community partners that's just there for our community, giving constantly. I think she was one of the founders. Is that right, Anthony, of the Unity
I
Shop? And
know
she
that she's been there
recently
over 50
passed.
years. Yeah, yeah, she's been there over
And I
50
know
years.
she has very loved by our community. And because of COVID, I know many people are aware of it, but just our condolences to the family, our heartfelt sorrow for the staff of the Unity Shop. They've reached out. I know Anthony's offering support, and we are any way we can to people there. But a woman who gave so much of herself to the community. So I just wanted to acknowledge that loss that we have of a life well lived, a life of giving.
Right.
Anthony, do you have anything to share?
Yeah, I just I'm pretty close to several of the workers of the Unity Shop, and working with Barbara in several occasions. It's she was a good example of what we should all do during the hard times, and that's just give. Um, because someday it'll all come back in some way. But we should give without expecting anything in return. And having Barbara as an example of that, you know, it's there's no words. It's something that was beautiful and that was very much appreciated. And which her loss is felt. Her loss is felt, and now I know that that team's gonna to do their best to have her legacy live on. And and I'm very honored that they actually reached out to us, and I'm honored that we'll be supporting them through these difficult times. And so, yes, our sincere condolences to the whole team at the Unity Shop. Know that you're not alone, and I know that that SBRN's got you. So, yeah, we're here.
Mhm. Absolutely. Thanks, Anthony, for your support in that. But we have to really give the thanks for the thanks is due of someone who has spent their life giving, and
Yeah.
just it's an amazing testament. The Unity Shop. Anybody want to support the Unity Shop, or please do. Your donations are going to be very much appreciated. There's so many people in need that turn to the Unity Shop, like the food bank.
Mm-hmm.
So our hearts are with you. And in closing, Anthony, I just wanted to see if you had anything to say in English or Spanish to your community, your friends, and
Yeah. So,
in wrapping up today for Thanksgiving.
mi gente, muchísimas gracias por el apoyo por todo este año y todo lo que me han dado. Um, Todo lo que yo he aprendido de ustedes, estoy bien agradecido. Yo sé que ahorita hay cosas que están bien difíciles, pero sepan que no están solos. Nosotros estamos aquí para usted, y yo también pues como Anthony, aquí estoy para ustedes también y estoy bien agradecido. No hay palabras. Muchísimas gracias por todo. Um, you know, my community, my heart. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for us, supporting us, lifting us up when things get rough. It's truly appreciated, and know that you're not alone, and we're always here to be able to support you guys as well as much as you guys have supported us. And know that we all got this, and we can do this together, and we will do this together. And just be grateful for just the air that you breathe, being able to open your eyes, and and for my friends that do struggle, you're not alone, and just know that. And if you do feel like you're having a hard time, please reach out. We're here to listen, and we're here to help you take that step, to to being able to smile again. And once you smile again, it's good. I promise you that. And so I do want to say thank you to Gina and all my SBRN family. I love you guys so much. And thank you for putting up with me. I know I'm a handful. I'm small, but I'm a handful. And I'm truly grateful for it. And yeah, there's, like I always say, I shouldn't have been here, and for some reason, God gave me that opportunity to stay. So, um, thank you for being there, and especially you, Gina. I mean, you have been with me through my thick and my thins, and my hard times and my low times, and even when I was in the hospital, not knowing if I was going to come out, when I broke my leg, couldn't walk, you didn't leave us, and that says a lot, and I'm very grateful because no, not just anybody does that stuff. So just know that I love you very much, and thank you so much for everything. And yeah, I love you, Gina. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah.
And every bit back at you. You're the most giving person that I know here in our community, and you give everything back. And it's a friendship and a partnership that I cherish. Thank you. And I take your words in to my heart. Thank you for acknowledging that.
Man, I can't believe I'm crying right now on Facebook Live. What's going on?
We, I, I just want to say if there are any of our volunteers listening, please
Yes.
thank all our RN volunteers. We have a cadre of volunteers that respond to trauma in our community. SBRN is there after natural disasters, fires, mudslides, suicide, violence, pandemics. We're there for you. All our volunteers, thank you so much. To
Yeah.
our funders, the Santa Barbara Foundation, the Fund for Santa Barbara, there are so many. To
There's
the
so
Corona
many of them.
Foundation. They're not Jeff Green. I mean, there's been so many people over the years who have supported our little grassroots organization. We're completely volunteer run nonprofit grassroots. We have no office. We're 24-hour English and Spanish response line, and we go out to help those that reach out to us. So thank you so much to all of the people who have supported our work and our vision. And please, as Anthony said, reach out to us for any support you need. And have a wonderful, safe Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And
please don't drink and drive.
Please don't drink and drive. Wear your mask. Be safe and be grateful.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank
Happy
you all.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Take care, everyone.
Take care.